So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against South Africa.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant. It's Neymar! Deftly away. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So, a breakthrough already. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a really well-measured ball. Count will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Haaland. And he welcomes it in. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Messi. Can he finish? Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
South Africa are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He has a look up. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. South Africa with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And here's Guardiola. And it's Conte. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Khan with the clearance. That was good alertness. That's good running with the ball. Davids cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Neymar, looking for options for movement. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good spread. Kante gets across to intercept that. Chance! Leicester clears without hesitation. He's made sure that's not getting through. Adams gets it clear. Now it's Perez. Dani Olmo. Cafu. Aims beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. And they've got rid. South Africa have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Diouf. Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Diouf deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Searching pass he's played there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without hesitation. He won't be happy with that one. It's a searching pass. Now it's Haaland. This has gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that means just one thing. Match ball. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah,
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's...
And Bebeto! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crossed into the box. That's a sharp pass. Pedri. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Belletti. And it's Ronaldinho. It's a good ball out wide. Nuno Mendes. It's Pedri. Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk makes the interception. Makalele calmly anticipates. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Neymar! Pedri. South Africa are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... And Bebeto! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Corner number 2, then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Costa Curta. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Pedri. That's the throw. And here's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Haaland. Neither side yet able to find the net. Vinicius Junior. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good spread. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he finish? It's in! And we have liftoff! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
El dorsal 23. Van der Vaart.
South Africa have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? He's cut it out. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Yehi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pirlo. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Hoisted, and a header! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
South Africa are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. Neymar.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
That looks a good ball through, and he is dashing away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got away. Ah, such a clever touch. Messi. And he whips. Oh, good. And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A case now of complete control. Of facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance! And a neat finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar! Oh, good finish. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
South Africa visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Shoots! Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Pedri running with the ball. Messi. It's Piero. And here's Vinicius Junior. Davids has given away a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And the keeper threw out a limb.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. South Africa have the chance to go the other way. And Bebeto! Thunderbolts! And he hits the net. And Look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
South Africa are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It's a really well-measured ball. There's the delivery. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. He's in a good position here. Oh, it's a foul, they're right on the edge of the box. South Africa present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So where will he go? Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So could they be onto something here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, now he can run away with it. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pedri. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Count. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Messi. Now it's Raul. Knocks it out wide. And this is Raul. Oh, that was vital. Great vision. And it's been played through. He's found some space. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. That was a given. It always was.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So now the difference is 3. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pirlo tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pirlo. And it's Pirlo! No, not quite.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Knocks it into space. He is through here. Can he finish? Keeper's not concerned by that.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
That has been cut short. He has a look up. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? was mighty close. Pedri. Pirlo. And it's Messi. And here's Raul. Oh, he's bustling through here.
6 minutos de descuento.
Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's Raul. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That is good alertness. And here's Raul. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. He's shifting through, real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Couch with a reputation for taking on any shot. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Barcelona have their second corner now. Costa Curta with the clearance. And that is that. South Africa can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
South Africa definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore, Peter.
Certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead. So good that managers were forced to come up with unique systems just to try and deal with him. Not that it's helped them very much.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi's cross. Cleared away. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maradona. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dani Olmo. Now it's Pele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
A heavy challenge. The ball has bounced loose now. Ronaldinho. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. That is good progress on the left.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Cafu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Dani Olmo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Kaká. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. João Neves. Kaká. Now, can they get him away? Little pass back.
Brazil definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Zanetti. He's got away. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has left him in a heap. It's Ronaldinho! And he's managed to get rid.
Ronaldinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Haaland. Rafinha. He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his way through. Cafu clears it away. Terrific effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Off target by a whisker. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And he was quick to react. Oh, well measured.
That's good defensive concentration.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Pele. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
João Neves. And it's Olmo.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Dani Olmo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a decent clearance. He's a sharp little ball here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. South Africa couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That'll be a throw. McAllister and Dani Olmo. McAllister, João Neves. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's Ronaldinho. Baresi cuts it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. He's gone for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
João Neves. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. That is great defending, so alert. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 7. Teremos uma substituição.
Kaká. Nice interception, well timed. That's an excellent interception. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's a throw-in. Kaká can see things, others simply cannot. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Played into space. Petit gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Big chance! Brilliant from Pelé! A finish of true class! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Keeper's dealt with that.
South Africa really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Aubameyang. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. South Africa could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. South Africa have their third corner. Oh, good effort! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind.
And Aubameyang! That's been cut out, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He's rising! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Foram
Now it's
indicados
Kaká.
2 minutos
That's
de
been
acréscimo.
intercepted. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He's having a hit! Outstanding by Van der Vaart! He's got himself an absolute peach. And right near the end, we have parity.
Gol
He
marcado
just
para a África do
absolutely
Sul.
speared that in.
Camisa
Yeah, you just don't
23.
save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it does end all square, inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure, just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. So all eyes on HA9. This famous stadium still very much the venue historically for football globally. Things already rolling. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Beckenbauer with a fine tackle. Bernardo Silva, real chance! Rijkaard can clear it away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. The defence just about came... Tries one from range! Missed by a fraction. And he was quick to react. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Neymar! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Spread to the right. Now it's Beckham. Rijkaard gets on his bike and on the move. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Dijk cuts it out, looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Raul. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking for the run. Beckham! Rijkaard. Now it's Perez. Nicely weighted ball. Bernardo Silva providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Perez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass somewhat off target. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That has not gone well. Now it's Messi. Takes the shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Raul. That has been slung wide. Perez. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Perez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, nearly. Tchouameni running with the ball. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's found the way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He has found the way through. Forced to go back. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. He's shifting through the gears here. Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1
Maradona.
minute added
Now
time.
it's Haaland. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a great ball here. Nope. And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Those of you making their way home
The
on public
midway point of the
transportation
game.
today,
What a
please
pleasant
watch the screen
surprise
for
to
train
see
departure times
how
from
open
all local
this
major
game
stations.
is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're underway for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Off target by a whisker. Driving forward. Kvaratskhelia. Perez has it out wide and in space.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's picked... It's Maradona! That was superb goalkeeping.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
South Africa needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
In by Messi. That's really well cleared. Decent chance! It's in!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The goal scorer for South Africa after 57 minutes is number 5.
South Africa are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Raul, Perez, Maradona.
South Africa are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
The attendance for this match was
Messi really needed to
96,847.
concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Raul, played out towards the right wing. Maradona! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Swings it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
That is ended up in no man's land. Beckham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neymar, he's through, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
No, that was never going to make it. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Raul. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tanucci has... Can he finish? Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 8. Raul.
Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Number 24.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Basho! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. South Africa have themselves a chance from the spot. Manuel clearly engaging in mind games here. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's De Bruyne. And here's Elise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. Takes a shot! And no mistake. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
After 82
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He is through. Roberto Baggio! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
South Africa close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's got away. De Bruyne. Might be danger here.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Elise. Iniesta. Cross in, looks like a good one. That's a decent clearance. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Tries to pass it through. Tanucci is onto this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Roberto Baggio. He is through here. Getting up there! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. South Africa, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Maignan to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. It reached... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. South Africa are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Just a quick announcement.
Messi
An exciting
voted
one too.
man of
We're
the
about to
match,
announce
and
today's hockey
deservedly
numbers.
so.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial...
Good chance here! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, there's the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Maldini is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. It's a pretty loose pass. Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Distributed tidily. And he's quick to return it. And that is expertly dealt with. And this is Messi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cannavaro gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi gets into a good position. He is through here. Cleared without hesitation. The ball has bounced loose now. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Raul. It's come to nothing. Ferdinand. Raul! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's a little off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Bale. Adams gets a foot in here. And here's Haaland. Picks out. It's Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Costa Curta. Haaland might just make this. interception. His positioning was spot on. Raul plays it in. Punched away. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That is a brilliant interception. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he is dashing away. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. South Africa are down to 10 men.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Messi with a real chance here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Nearly, but not quite.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
In with the challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That looks a good ball through. Bale finding himself in space. That has been knocked clear. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Rui Costa going forward. Delivers the ball. Goes for a shot! And he can thump it away. Rodri. This is Rui Costa. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 22, Rijkaard. Coming on the field, number 3, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 2, Cafu.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Bale. Rooney. And this is Rooney. And he's cut it out.
3 minutes at a time.
Neymar. Bale.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
South Africa making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. No way through. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement.
Reflections on the first half?
South Africa really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Rodri. Real chance! Goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Bale has the space to scheme. That's going across goal. Oh, he's been caught napping. South Africa do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Pedri, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's a good-looking... Terrific effort! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Takes the shot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. South Africa really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Impressive jump! Just cruising! They are cruising! They will take that! They are absolutely ripping it up! What a header! Flash! And that's it! Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against South Africa.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel... Oh, he's been caught napping! Swings it across.
Well played and well cleared.
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Makaleli proves too strong. Rijkaard makes a move down the right. That has ended up in no man's land. Cafu. And this is Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Denied by an instinctive save.
Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Pinches it off him. South Africa are looking to go forward now. He's found space here. Lovely bit of skill. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, super ball. And this is Messi. Rijkaard. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Baggio gets on his bike and on the move. And this is Kaut. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better...
Maradona! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 15 minutes.
South Africa are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. And that has left him in a heap. And he is dashing on. It's Neymar! Against the crossbar. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neymar. Ronaldo tries to pass it through. Neymar picks it up out wide. Big chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. That is good alertness. And that's another good win of the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Neymar. Maradona thinks about the shot. And that was very necessary. It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And that for him is goal number 10. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Saliba gets a foot in here. South Africa have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Maradona is standing over this one.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Maradona! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking for options for movement. Bash it. Ronaldinho! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This might spell danger. Khan clears without hesitation. Neymar. He's found a way through. Great Neymar! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
South Africa are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's a corner kick. This possibly the last play of the half. Messi goes short. Cafu. Now Ronaldinho. He's in a great position. He's having a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
South Africa have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And here is the first touch of the second half. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. South Africa have their third corner. South Africa awarded another corner, so their fourth corner of the game. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's a great... It's Basho! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
South Africa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Roberto Baggio.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents.
Oh, good effort! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
South Africa are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Makaleli. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Sylvestre charging forward down that flank. And Martinez! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Now it's Messi, looking to play him in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Always goal side. Makaleli. He is just caressing the ball. Bebeto. South Africa do have a chance to counter here. Oh, no joy this time. Cout is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Martinez goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for the run.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's had it taken off him. Sylvestre got a long way forward to join the attack. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Flings it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Played back in. Beckenbauer with the clearance. He's in a great position here, and he's... Martinez!
Martinez really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He has found the way through. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Khan clearly engaging in mind games here. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authority.
It's Ronaldinho! Frustratingly close. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Makaleli. It's Bebeto. He's looking wide. Back towards the middle. Can he get on the end of this? Silvestre knocks it into space. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Messi. Oh, played right into his path. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Changes him with that pass. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Neymar. Makaleli.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Fermin tries to play it through, and this is Neymar. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? He's had a shot. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping, and it's played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And we've reached half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Senhoras e senhores, é hora do nosso sorteio especial. Por favor, peguem os bilhetes que vocês receberam na entrada.
Definitely moving like Kaiser Chiefs. 0 shots on target.
So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
South Africa needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Martinez. Rodri. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Kunde. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. He's found space here. Juve has it in a wide position. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cafu is there to clear. Neymar, nicely spread. Messi. Oh, that's neat. That's going across goal. And the goalkeeper's got a good punt. Memento! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Fermin. And it's Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's...
And he shoots! Now, and it's come back out to him. But he's left disappointed. Koundé. Here's Rodri. Some resolute defending there. And he skips past his man. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And Bebeto! In by Messi. De Gea claims it without any fuss. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in. Koundé gets into a good position. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Couch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Martinez. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been cleared.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there.
South Africa really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking fit.
Chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Diouf is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nicely weighted ball, nicely intercepted. The final 5 minutes. Oh, good ball! Great chance! And again! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Takes the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Very nicely done. He slings it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And time is up. South Africa cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply...
Ewu, utetema. Hayi bandla, utetema. Emajubeni. Hey, let's see if I can get a good 1 billion downloads campaign player. Oh, hey bandla. That's but honestly, I don't want any player from here. Bunch of people clapping for you just because I mean Division 3. Even though we default, but at least so Zamil. Check. Can't keep these here. Okay. I think didn't that up. I can't pay things for manje. Let me try and shoot a band for like an hour and keep his ball. Keep it like ball. There's nothing I can get here. Wait, let's see. Because it's not too long on my points. Let's see, latest players. I don't think I've got enough though. Like, Aibo, yeah, I was there. Fine, I'll get them. Anyway, I like playing in Kaza. Anyway, yeah. Maranwambi Saka. I'm sure since I said like DRC, this is already rating. But that's it. Pretty much done here. Catch you on the other side. Rick. Shall I stop down both ways? Stop broadcasting.